All rise. Support court with Judge Vonda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1085, Faye Foster case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated.
All right, everyone get ready because this one gets intense. A frustrated grandmother, an overwhelmed single mom, and twin boys stuck right in the middle. Judge Vonda is stepping in to sort through a tangled mess of love, resentment, and deep family drama. But just wait until you hear what the daughter has to say. Things are about to get seriously messy.
We will not have any outbursts like that.
We just gonna sit here and let her say whatever she wants to say?
I'm just going to sit here and let her say what she wants to while I'm speaking to her. And when it's your turn, I will allow you the opportunity to do the same thing. Okay. There will be no more outbursts.
Yes,
we're clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, so we agreed that she would pay $400 a month, plus she would pay $275 a month, so I'll put her kids in insurance.
Okay.
Did you feel that tension? Faith Foster's not holding back, calling out her daughter for living rent-free and dodging her responsibilities. But the daughter fires right back, insisting there was never a formal agreement in place. Classic case of she said, she said. So, who's telling the truth? Then comes clip 3, $1,200 made in just one weekend from braiding hair. That's more than some people earn in a week. But according to Faith, she's only seen a few $100s over several months. So the real question is, where's all that money going?
Most of the time it's on Saturday, all day Saturday.
So about $1,200 every week.
Right,
Okay, keep going, continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Continue.
Okay, so I told her, I said, well, you can give me some of that, to help out and on you living here and me taking care of the kids, and I'm using the gas to go take them to their soccer practice and to their football practice. And she tells me, you their grandmother, you supposed to do that.
Oh.
And I told her, I ain't supposed to do a darn.
This part hits hard. Grandma's covering everything: food, gas, school runs, insurance, even extracurricular activities. Meanwhile, the mother's sleeping in. Imagine the emotional toll on Faith, raising kids that aren't even technically hers. The financial strain is one thing, but the burnout? That's a whole different level of exhaustion.
I always said, well, go ahead and pay their fees and I give it back to you, but I never get it back.
She lives in the home. Does she actually live there, or does she just sleep there and she lives somewhere else?
No, she lives there and she sleeps somewhere else every night. But that's why she's supposed to be paying me $400 for them to live there.
Okay.
Because she got put out of her last place. So I said, okay, you can come home, but I'm on a fix.
3 years. What was meant to be temporary has turned into a long-term situation. The daughter keeps coming up with excuses, but it's clear the judge is running out of patience. And Faith. She's got a point. There's nowhere else you can live for just $400 a month. Period.
Kind of stuff. So, I'm like, okay, but I need you to help out, and that's fine because you can't live nowhere else for $400.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
Yes, Your Honor. She, she's always gone. She doesn't attend a function because she said, she got to go out with her girls and kick it, or she got to be with a man.
Judge Vonda puts the question straight to the daughter. When are you moving out? But her answers start getting slippery. I want to hustle. I want to get situated. Yet still no clear timeline. At this point, it's obvious the court's patience is wearing thin, and honestly, so is ours.
The huffing, puffing. And
because she's lying. She's telling half-truths and sitting over there in her Christian outfit like everything she's saying is the gospel. Yes, me and my children did move in with her 3 years ago, but what she didn't say was, it's because I had a tragic divorce with my ex-husband, who her and her church members just wanted me to marry this guy because he was so...
Let's be real. Cooking and cleaning in your own mama's house doesn't count as contributing, especially when grandma's the one paying the rent, covering insurance, buying the groceries, and raising the kids. The judge spells it out plain and simple. You don't get credit for that. Period.
For it to be a temporary situation.
Well, yes.
You'd agree with me that 3 years is no longer temporary, right?
I would say it's no longer temporary, but in the moments where I would say, you know what, I'm gonna do what I can to see what I can to get, it was her, the one that was talking about, oh, that's not a good place for my grandbabies. You don't need to take them over there. And, you know, I worry about y'all's safety over there, and that's too far.
Now the judge turns up the heat. She's demanding receipts and breaking down every dollar, even counting that under-the-table braiding income. This is the moment where the law stops listening to excuses and starts enforcing accountability. And honestly, it's been a long time coming.
How she behaves and how she acts.
But she letting you live for free. She's been allowing you to do it for 3 years. She pays for everything for your children. She feeds your children. She takes them to school. She pays for health insurance. She's literally doing everything. You're doing nothing.
But that's her story. I'm doing more than so. I'm doing exactly what I can. I cook, I clean,
And then boom, a twist that flips the whole case. The daughter drops a bombshell, claiming all of this stems from jealousy over a shared ex-boyfriend. Suddenly, it's no longer just about child support. Now it's tangled up in bitterness, betrayal, and old wounds. How wild is that?
ASAP, because this is ridiculous. Like, I can't even believe you brought me in here with this
When you
foolishness.
say ASAP, do you mean that you're going to leave court today and go find somewhere?
I mean, no, I'm gonna have to like get on my hustle, you know, to like try and figure out, you know, where I'm gonna go and, you know, what I'm gonna do and how much is that gonna take.
What are we looking
to
at
get
in
that far.
timeline? Because we know the boys are going to stay with her when this happens. So timeline, give me a reasonable timeline that you're talking about doing this.
Within the next 2 months, I would say.
Here comes the hammer. Judge Vonda sets child support at $754. It's a hefty amount, but a fair one. No more distractions, no more drama. The judge slices through all the noise and brings the focus back to where it always should have been, the well-being of the children.
Or they'll do my lashes, or, you know, they'll grab my kids from school for me if I need them to. It's like we help each other out. So I'm not always
Do I
getting
look like I was
money
born
paid.
yesterday?
No.
Right. So you want me to sit here and believe that braiding hair and you're charging how much per head?
It just depends. I mean, shorter ones, 80, longer ones, like 250.
That's not what she says, and she lives in a house
But she's
with you.
not working with my clientele. And
What a ride. Emotions flared, secrets spilled, and Judge Vonda
15 cents times 3%. So your health insurance reimbursement to mom, although you pay $275, according to the law, it can't be, the health insurance amount that she reimburses you cannot be more than 3%. So that caps at about $84. So 670 plus $84 is $754. That's how much you'll pay your mom a month.